done. We've got oodles of doggos to take care of.
When he comes out, you want to take his harness off too.
Yeah, sure. So what's up? Look, I start the stream and then it says there's nobody in here.
Can you turn the light on so we can see you?
Come on now. Come on. What do you want from me? Jesus.
Well, it's because it's not the fun exercises where the puppies at.
Well. Damn, Spanky, just calm down.
What do you say?
He's like, it's about time.
Right, slowpoke.
Hey, whoa, ho, hey, I have been playing, like, a fucking nerdy game.
No, you haven't. You've been kicking ass at the...
Yeah, no, I won that game, like, 3 times. My strategy was to pick up the,
Do the dogs need food?
She's got some. Since the link dropped. Dude! Acting like I'm a problem.
Yeah, you are.
It's your forehead dragging this wood. Because it's dragging wood. What's the game? Dragging this wood across the forehead. Yeah, I see how it is.
Careful, splinters.
Oh, ha ha ha. It's either splinters or something else. You got a little scale left behind there, buddy. Alright. Raw. Oh.
Too bad we can't do Chinese food again tomorrow.
Oh. Make 12 happen at least once. Urgh. Not with 45s. I know, Spanky. I know. You have a little bit of that sauce that'll get you there. That was not friggin' 11. Asshole.
Full ass. What?
Don't help him.
I've seen some where they put them on antibiotics, maybe they bounce back and they recover.
Okay, baby. Come here. I need to take your harness off.
All right. Duchess.
You're a good boy today.
Can I get you to move, maybe? Or not.
There you go.
Ooh.
Once I looked at it on the ultrasound, I could see a fluid-filled uterus.
Second.
That pretty much confirmed my diagnosis. Looks like we're going to surgery.
All right, little friend. I have an idea, but I don't know if you're going to like it.
That's the uterus right there. We did an ultrasound. We can see her uterus is full of fluid. Luckily for her, her cervix is open because we're seeing discharge. If her cervix was closed, then the uterus would just...
We're going to try to give this guy a den tonight. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Yeah, I know what your tip's going to be. It's going to be steroids. Oh, this is the old Therafosa cage. So you know our Therafosa Apopsis? This is the cage she came in. I just missed Highway. What are you sad for? Don't be sad, be glad. 'Tis a new day to start shenanigans. Well, I guess it's a new night to start shenanigans. Alright. For us, we've got to wipe this out. Alright. Jonathan's dog? Who's Jonathan? Oh, Miss Highway. What do you mean you question up top? No, you said that you had a way for me to gain muscle mass. That's not a question. I am not doing steroids. No, I will take it slow and steady, primarily because after the age of 20, it is incredibly easy for normal people to seriously injure themselves weightlifting. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it means steroids. It's always the answer. My God, man. Alright, hold on. I'm hoping that this will be strong enough to cut. What we're doing here is we are going to try giving the
Duchess, did you have fun?
male, well, I think it might be male. We're going to have to check on it. Polcripes. He's talking about his best friend, Jonathan's dog, named Highway, from what I can gather. And I have a feeling the dog passed away recently, which is incredibly hard to take. Check this out. Ta-da! Ho, ho. Yeah.
So we got both ovaries and the horns out. Now we have to tie off the body of the uterus. We got that out pretty clean.
Does Oliver have food?
He does not, but I can get him food soon.
Appreciate that. He's looking right now.
All right. All right. There are many ways to improve upon what I just did. One of them would be to take a seating position, and that would be a bit difficult given how close to the ground I'd have to be. Night Cove the Fox.
The mole pet food?
Yes, he's got a mound of food. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get something to put that into that we can then put the dirt back in once we're done. This is one of the main ways to take care of a tarantula den with the overall goal being keeping the dirt that you are temporarily exercising, scooping, whatever you want to call it. Now, the beautiful thing about these critters is actually the fact that they really do not have a mold problem for the most part due to the fact that their cage is arid. It keeps the mold down. So if you're looking for an easy to care for animal, yeah, this is one way to go. Rosie, hey, how's it going? Jeff, I really hope you have a better night. That's just hard to deal with.
What?
Oh, his friend's dog that he really, really liked died. And we've literally lost one of our own. Long time ago. All right. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be some tricky business. Generally speaking, we try to keep it so that the hide is not that close to the top because the tarantula is going to be doing some funky business. However, this species of tarantula tends to keep itself hidden for the most part. I don't want to believe that it is an adult male already. First off, the colors are supposed to be far more striking than what this is. But some of the fur that it's got, maybe it's just long fur. But by golly, that looks like a hook. For those that don't know, some species of tarantula have what's known as a tibial hook on their front forelimbs. It is a means for you to identify and for them to be identified as males. They do it naturally, so I don't think they meant it for us as a species. But, yeah.
How's your stomach doing?
I think it's just gas. I'm hoping it's just gas. Okay, we're going to try to put some of this dirt back. There we go. Now it's not finished yet. We got to wait for more dirt to dry, but This is kind of the finished out. This is going to be what the outcome looks like in the long run. So the den right there, some place for him to crawl into and web up. He's going to love that. He's been trying to dig into the soil, as you can see right there, to no avail because he keeps hitting plastic. So we're going to use plastic to fix the plastic problem, if that makes sense.
My 19-year-old daughter is moving into her first apartment. It feels like just yesterday I was teaching her how to drive. Come back up and we're going that way. This way? No. This way? We're going that way. All right, now you gotta put it in drive. Put on the brake. It is off the brake. It's completely off. So you said your baby's not kind of free now. It's like for real now. We're like moving all her stuff.
Rosie on here, Wolf on Discord. All right. So let's go over here. We're going to do some around the worlds, and then I've got to go and visit the loo. What platform is here? This platform is YouTube. YouTube. No, I'm not trying to be rude to
I'm
you.
not sure if Local's gonna be on the Discord. He said he's almost out of phone battery.
No.
And he's in the car and he doesn't have very good Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to figure out what this conversation entails. Because now I'm lost again. Which is fine. I'm just saying mean on stream.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's not.
He's having some issues with his breathing.
Alright. So, go 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Loki.
Well, he does a lot of snoring and snoring.
As he gets older, it's going to get worse, and his breathing is going to get more and more labored. That's when they start to have other issues, struggling to breathe all the time.
So what would you do about the breathing issue?
The way we correct it is take a little plastic wedge out of the side of his nostril there, suture that brings that nostril out. So just kind of get the open airway.
He's got extra big teeth too.
Let me see what you got. Let me see that girl. Oh yeah.
A lot going on.
Oh,
Oh, you got it right. We need to have this. By now, Walter should have lost all his baby teeth. It's not a good thing to have multiple teeth occupying the same space. They just
Harplet! Woo! New face! Yeah. So, what we've been working on has been
Oliver, you just went potty at their house.
this little critter right here. This is a harpic deer polkreis, which I'm having a hard time believing is already a full-grown male. We just got him this year. And we've been keeping him to about a week feeding, or feeding every week. No more than that. Look at that. But you can see why we think we are seeing tibial hooks. Right there. I really hope not. I heard that they're supposed to be a little bit darker in color if they're male. Right, honey? Like more vibrant in color is what you read. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll get sprinkles later.
Yes. You want to see the escape artist? Well, if you insist, I suppose. Here we go. Unless you're talking about the one that managed to get out yesterday, which was kind of the idea anyway. He is bald. Not he, but he. This is the escape artist. This right here is Gem. Gem is a Brazilian blue tarantula, Brazilian blue violet tarantula. And he just turned his back to us. Like, hey, kiddo, we want to say hello, child. You gotta feed Lilith. Jim is acting guilty. Oh my god. Look at that. And that right there is what's commonly known as a sperm web. The adult males lay it on the side of the enclosure, then they crawl underneath it and use it to put their sperm on their pedipalps, and they seek out a female, and they do the dirty. He's ready to do the dirty.
Lotus just asked, when does the live start?
It's already started.
I already just said that.
It's already been uploaded. You guys, the live's already here. So that is the general escape artist. What we do when he's on that side of the cage is we just spin that around. Get the spritz bottle, make sure it's gonna spray the child. And we go and we spray this side of the cage and let the other side dry out. No. Naughty, naughty, Mr. Kool-Aid.
What?
Oh, he's going for the side of the cage that I'm watering on, which is their main escape route. When they really, truly want to get out, they will go after the water stream. Fucking tarantulas. Oh yeah, this snake. This snaky boy. Tomorrow they feast. We're going to be doing that early. We're going to be going live early tomorrow. So all you East Coasters out there, be prepared. I'm also going to be going live, practicing a new game that we have.
Oh, hun.
Yeah.
I was able to even push it to have it download out to your Oculus from the phone.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, you had a $10 credit, so we cost $9.
I heard that... Oh, Belle the snake? She's actually out. Let me show you. Or are you guys talking about local? This sneaky. Somebody mentioned a Bella, and then someone said Belle. So for those that don't know, this is Belle. Belle is a firefly morph ball python. Hi, girly. You gonna come out and say hi? Come on. Wow, you're coming right up to my hand.
What temperature is in here?
In here? Hot.
Outside.
Oh, 76.
Freezing.
Maybe turn the fans off? Look at that. If you really need one, depending on where you're at, you can always find a local breeder. That is always the best way to do it. That way you don't have to worry about the snake getting sick or injured in transit, and you can actually go and meet the person that you're buying from. You can get gain a rapport with the individual, and you can wind up eventually buying from them, possibly at a cheaper price, depending on how things go. The next tarantula we're going to show does not have a den in a hide in its cage, because last time it had a hide, it never used it. So, tagged me last night. Yeah, he's going to have battle wounds. Now, this guy doesn't need to have his cage misted. His dirt is really moist already. This is our other male. Brazilian blue violet tarantula. This is the guy that let all of the live prey items live. And it looks like we've got some webbing down in here already. And he's actually dug right here. He can go and dig himself a den if he wants one. But I spent all that energy giving him the last den, and he decided to be a pain in the butt. Good night, Gus? Who's Gus? Well, good night, Purple, if you're heading out. This was the mold cage. We turned around and we cleaned it out, put new dirt in it. We got all of those little creepy crawly critters out of the dirt. This guy's name is Blue, the Brazilian blue tarantula. Do get him. Such a good little spooter. He's the one that did manage to get out last time because he was holding onto the lid when I popped it off. And it was only a half accident because the goal was to get him into the other cage, and it's easier to move these tarantulas when they're not in their old environment. Oh, saying goodnight. Purplet, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe. I do always love subscribers, new members. We are on every night. So if you need to go and find somebody to watch or communicate with, talk with, we will be here. Lilith needs a playmate. That's you, buddy. Spanky, you're Lilith's playmate. You got all those phalanges she can bite at, don't you know? Those phalanges. He seems to be happier in here with all the webbing he's laying down. Probably breathes a little bit better without all that mold.
Might be a little too much hair.
I thought she had named my animals for me for a second. I was just like, wait a minute. Last time I checked, I named the animals. With your help sometimes. But she wants a hamster playmate. Hamsters are fucking evil. Don't do that. Fucking hate hamsters.
Wouldn't Lilith just eat it?
Yeah, Lilith probably would just eat it. She would murk that fuzzy little bastard. Alright. Loki, he said he's on the way home. He can't right now, but he might be on. Lilith would just cuddle. Internally speaking, there might be a little bit of digestion involved. Possibly.
A warm, wet squeeze.
Possibly what one might describe as a struggle snuggle between a reptile and a hamster. Oh my god. All right, so I will be right back. I've got to go and use the restroom, and then I will be back in. We will do some curls, and then we will go and take care of one of the other animals.
He has good feeling and sensation.
He does. These ones will come up when we scratch at him. There he goes. So we know the nose are working. What a good boy.
But here,
But the front is the issue.
it's delayed. You know, he's not paralyzed, it's just paresis. So he has some feeling, some movement, but it's decreased, and we need to figure out why it's decreased.
Yeah.
Usually when I see paresis in both
Called
organs,
The Vet Life.
you know, it's probably a lesion.
It's just a vet show.
Have you guys, did any type of physical
We
therapy?
have been, yes. We've been trying everything. We've got a harness that we can put him in to, try to get him to move. We can do
Whenever I see he
hydrotherapy.
walks, come on, mama, you won't move.
It's just very bizarre. Yeah.
So you see how he's knuckling over?
Yeah.
That's called a CP deficit. A CP deficit is conscious proprioception. You put a limb in an abnormal position, it doesn't respond to the brain, and it stays in that fixed position. Usually when I see that with a decreased withdrawal reflex, that lets me know we have something probably neurological going on.
Okay.
Where's my bed? You moved out. You moved out, so when you come back, you're a guest.
Nikki from Friends of Texas Wildlife found a herd opossum that she named Harley. Come on, mama, you want to move? So she brought him in because he was unable to walk. Usually when I see that with a decreased withdrawal reflex, that lets me know we have something probably neurological.
Okay.
But you can't rule out orthopedic.
Right.
It could have been an orthopedic causing a neurological from some type of trauma. Hit by a car, damage the nerves, cause some inflammation of those nerves. Nerves that heal, we don't have the proper innervation, causing them to have that knuckle over appearance. But let me get you off this bag.
Fine, buddy.
Yeah, you gonna take these x-rays?
He went to the bathroom real quick.
And then I'll look at them. So we want
Well,
to see
maybe
the
quick.
spine and the forelimbs. So with your permission, Miss Nikki will take Harlequin to the back, and we'll get some radiographs.
All right.
on her, and we'll let
He's
you know.
coming back.
So, Spanky, you said that there was a way to optimize, and I guarantee you it's going to cut back my ability to do more curls, but there is a way to optimize the motion of this devotion to exercising that I've got going on. I'm not blowing my guts out. I tried to pop a squat on that trot spot, but it's not what I got.
Oh, straight arm to the side.
Straight arm to the side?
To Spanky side.
You mean like this? With a 45-pounder?
You look here at the density.
How much do you hate me? That's what I want to know. You gotta be out of here. Ain't no motherfucking way I can do that shit.
Yes. Yes.
Ain't no way.
That was his answers.
Well, he was, he may see.
That's about as far as I can go like that.
Not a
Out
lot.
your fucking mind. No, that ain't happening. Cannot happen with a 45, sir. Ain't. Hey, it's logo. No, that's not gonna work. This guy is fucking crazy. He's like, but I can do that. Yes, but you are taking steroids, my guy. Jesus, not gonna take the wheel on that one. You crazy person.
So that is really good news.
I do it with full 5-gallon buckets, and you, sir, are gonna have to deal with that when you get older. Because I guarantee that is gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Like, whole scale crocodile on your ass cheek bite you in the ass. You're fine. Freaking local was traumatizing people over in the Discord. Holy cow. Ugh.
There's water.
Take teeth extracted.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Dietary restrictions because his teeth or anything.
I'm a little soft. Might be a little bit sore. Yeah, it's good. He's been breathing. I haven't heard any whistling or sneezing or anything. He's got room to breathe. All right, give me a call if you have any questions.
This motherfucker is crazy. The Discord, Loki. When you talk about troll posting, I'm pretty sure if you were to look it up, Local's profile picture in the Discord would be there. Some body shots. What the? Are you talking about where people go and they
I don't think it's that kind of a body shot.
Oh fuck! Really, B? You need to tone that shit down. Don't say that. He'll pop up and then he'll be like, Trevor will pop up and then he'll just instinctively go to me and say, I knew you had beef with me, even though Loki would be the one to start it. You are sick.
He even said liquor.
I would rather get punched than do body shots. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, to be honest, at least liquor would wind up killing bacteria and whatnot, but at the same time, do you know the places that they pour those body shots? You get lit in your body shot from some fucking stripper's belly button. For real, my guy.
And that's the safest thing probably on that stripper.
You're going to be getting lit. No. Wait, Spanky? B, you can do body shots off me. Okay, well, you know, Spanky, I kind of did think you swung that way. That is how that joke went that one day, honey. Yep. It's all right. Spanky, I think, just came out of the closet. It's all good. There is probably a place for you out there in Portland. I only swing it to my wife, sir. Oh, my God. I love this conversation. I give him shit.
He's having trouble breathing. I think it's sensitive or something.
Well, Trevor brought it down a little bit, make it easier. We'll go ahead and get his feathers trimmed.
Oh, God.
Right. So just gotta get it.
Fuck, that last 12 one wasn't even one at all. At least we know which arm's the weaker one.
Aren't you supposed to do around the world?
Oh, I already did that. Fuck it, I don't like that. Come back here. Alright, there we go. Go to failure, critter. Have that bicep tear. Yeah! Months of recovery. That's what we want to see.
We'll do more around the world.
I'll do more, Lotus. Don't worry. All right. Here we go. I see mold popping up in this cage, and it just so happens to be right where looks like there's an insect tunnel. Okay, you don't tear it that bad. You do realize that that's how you wind up in the hospital, right?
You're not talking too much, Loki.
Loki, you're fine. Mo, get me this roach.
We just finished moving my daughter Sydney into her first apartment. That way, she managed to escape cleaning out her room one last time.
I'm not sure. Well, no, don't take the whole box. Don't take the whole box. Why are you putting stuff in? We're taking stuff out of here.
Gotcha.
You decided what we need room for?
Oh, she did not like me being in her cage. Sorry, girl, but you let a freaking roach go and make a den in there. Watching this, not be. You have a concert tomorrow? Then why? What? Don't ruin your chances at a good thing. I mean, when you're in band, can't that help you get jobs out in the real world? Kind of like, oh, what is that? Scholarships of some kind? I mean, I do like having you here, but don't ruin your chances after you're done in school. Here we go. So this is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She got busted letting a bit of prey make a mockery of her cage. I think she wanted me to dig that sucker out because she did not come after me. We try not to intentionally handle them because it will stress them out. But this one especially, she has crawled up and out before. And when she does that, it's on her own accord, and she doesn't usually throw hairs during said moments. We do, however, do this right here. Ooh. Ooh. A little bit more receptive than she usually is.
Future Farmers of America teaches students to care for and show livestock, such as cows. Got about 4 steers that have just been having this battle with diarrhea.
This is.
So I'm going to see if we can figure out why.
No, they go straight. Well, unless you burn off enough calories to turn those cookies into energy expenditure and or growth. But that takes a lot more effort than a lot of people are willing to give. If you want to lose weight in today's society, then you've got to understand that at the bare minimum, your diet must consist of you burning more calories, more energy than you consume. It's what they call a calorie deficit. It is close to starving yourself, but not as harshly as that. For instance, the way that I typically do it when it's not the weekends is I will eat the standard amount of calories that the average person does, which is 2,000 calories, maybe up into the 2,500 range. But by the end of the day, I will be burning 1,000 more calories than I consumed simply by walking. My name is Izzy. I had a cat named Izzy once. Poor thing met a very, very sad end. let's just say she met some sort of a predator out in the park close to where me and my ex live, and she went from being one whole kitty to being pieces of a kitty. Sit on a 1,800 calorie deficit. Well, you can have fun with that.
Duchess's brother's name is Loki.
I like to try and do it the healthy way, which is not causing my body to starve itself, because your body will start to destroy muscle if you don't give it the proper nourishment, which does also include sugars. People who go completely off of sugars wind up having a lot of their muscle mass eating itself during their workout routine.
Once they come in, alright, let's do this. Let's get a sample from him and then let's go walk the path. Okay. You need to drop one for you? I have not done this before. Ooh, sure lucky day. Just reach in. Yeah, just kind of reach right in there and get a little poop out of there. Ain't gonna hurt him. Gonna hurt me. That's a little loose. A lot more loose than his brother.
Both my names are cats. What breed were they? The cat that we lost was a tabby cat. She was a sweetheart. We should have learned our lesson. But they started letting the other cat that they had just gotten prior to the breakup, they started letting that cat out. And I know they did because when I was walking back from my boss's place down toward town, I found our cat. I think we named it Batman, out over by the bridge where I was walking. And I was just like, oh, so they want you to get torn apart too. To grease your muscles. That sounds like something like a straight up Viking would say. You need the fats to grease your muscles. Yes, the healthy way. Your 1,500 calorie deficit is not bad. Mine hovers around 1,300, but when you get toward the 2,000 calorie deficit, you start to lean in toward that unhealthy figure where you are chancing ruining your body's ability to actually produce the nourishment from what you eat to help you sustain yourself. There's a reason why doctors say you need to at least have a 2,000 calorie diet. Especially if you are in any way active. It's because your body literally burns that simply by existing. If you do not eat enough and you go out and you burn too many calories, you will starve yourself to the point where your body starts to fail on you. No pain, no gains, because muscle has to break. It does, but you don't want to do it to the point where you're going to be tearing the tendon off of the bone. Which I've actually seen. Complete and utter muscle failure will cost you months of future workouts because you will have to go and wear a sling. You will have to go and refrain from trying to use that muscle after the doctors reattach it. This is not something that is completely and utterly unheard of. There is, what is his name? Is it Tank Tolman? Something like that. He tore his bicep and he could not work out with that arm for months. That's something I want to avoid because I want to be able to continue working out and build it up over time if that's what it takes. I don't want to go and stress my body to the point where something breaks because I can't afford to do that unless I'm at work. At which point I will go and take the workman's comp. Critter, get up. I'm sorry, but I will not take the what is that? Steroid diet. I can't do it, man. I don't like needles. Yeah, no, it sucks, doesn't it? It really, really sucks. Working out doesn't necessarily have to be hard, guys. It doesn't. If you look at what I do, this stuff is pretty straightforward. You pick a night to do certain activities. Some people say that you need to go and startle your muscles, which might actually be a thing. But you just pick certain nights to do certain activities. Usually speaking, it only takes about an hour and a half if you're just doing that activity. We like to throw animals into the mix, so it tends to take a little bit longer with us. Of course it's not the carnivore diet. My diet pretty much consists of, and this pisses a lot of people off, we have fried chicken on Sunday. Fried chicken on Sunday, and then we have a pure protein something or other on Monday. Whether it's steak, pork steak, chicken, what have you. And then there's pizza on Tuesday. Wednesday we get drive-through. And then Thursday it's typically like steak. We usually get our hands on steak. And then
We're doing a roasted chicken this Thursday.
yeah, this Thursday we're doing a roasted chicken. Now that is really good for your diet. When you have just roasted and or barbecued with seasonings as opposed to super sugary shit, it is incredibly good for you.
I just stuffed mine with lemons and roasted.
I already gave up the alcohol, the smoking, the marijuana. I gave up the majority of my sugary treats. I cut back on a lot of things that I used to partake in. So I am not willing to budge on much else.
This week we're doing fried chicken on Monday.
But it doesn't look or appear to be infected. The guy, when he's jumping, he's probably pushing off, and then that metal grate at the bottom.
I can have tequila in my diet. I gotta be careful though. Probably drink it straight though. So yeah, that's acceptable. Once you start going and like either mixing it in a cocktail or chasing with something sugary, it kind of kills it. It kind of makes the whole point of drinking a dry alcohol moot. Because maybe you prefer to have something fruity. I don't know. Pussies mix it. All right. Now around the world. Three. Oh.
If y'all ever need anything, please don't hesitate to give us a call.
Oh, almost knocked the back of my head in with that one. Whew. Oh my Lord. Bartholomew is all he shall be called now. No, what if he was though? What if local was Bart? No. Ooh. Oh shit, that's so funny. Whew.
This is anxiety?
Yes.
I want to get a food sample. We're going to vaccinate these birds against the West Nile virus. That being really dangerous.
And he hates being restrained. When we came home last night, it was horrible. It was so sad because you're like, he's just in the biggest fear is something that we can't fix.
All right, so this critter right here is Charlotte. Charlotte is a white knee tarantula. Yes, I did change it, Gio, because you had a point. I make fun of him twice as much with a name like Bartholomew. Shit. Oh my god, guys. You're gonna scare him off. What is this? What? Hair thing? Do you want it in the bathroom? I'm gonna go put it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going in the bathroom.
I can definitely test this out. Let me see. Come on. You might have let me to run a start. He's never gonna get that.
Like I stated earlier, I don't know if you guys heard, but
Do you wash the spiders is a question.
we don't watch the spiders, they watch themselves. Spiders do preen themselves. Yeah, look at this, they do a good job too. Look at that beautiful little girl. I think he might have ran away. You guys scared him off. You meanie heads. Look at her. She let me pet her.
Duchess, yes. Oliver, no.
Yeah, no. Bart farts darts. That would explain why he came in all hot and bothered earlier. Yeah, Duchess I think likes the shower. Oliver is like terrified of the shower, but will on occasion go and play in water. No, these guys are not like that. They would rather go and wreak havoc on viewers. Yep. Got to spot clean this area, honey. All right, kiddo. I'm going to kind of brush you back. Can I?
Usually that lets me know it could be something going on in the diet of these black cows. What kind of grass do you have in your yard? Is it Bermuda?
I'm out in the country, so it's just a mix
Country
of
grass.
Yeah.
Okay. I will introduce some dark leafy veggies into his diet. And another thing is, if he's short on rice,
Why is the tripod so
he may
bent?
not be able to pass him.
Oh, that's because the neck bends.
Because of the GI tract.
The tripod itself is fine, but the neck on it, it is actually meant to bend. I have a feeling that she's got herself a little bit of an infestation too. There we go.
He's snapped his neck.
There we are. Now we do have to mist her cage a little bit, not too much. The dirt is still fairly moist. Here we go. Now, care for this tarantula is pretty much the same as the Lasiodora parabana or the Brazilian blue violet tarantulas that you saw earlier. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. When they're younger, they do appreciate having a hide, but as they get older, they typically blow off having a hide and like to live above ground, which is, it's kind of a bit easier to raise them that way. You got to keep your eyes on the situation at hand and make sure that they're not up to no good. But, tarantulas will try to escape from time to time. Oliver, really? Don't wink at me, you little freak of nature. When he calls me Brooke. Actually, the funny thing is, I knew a girl named Brooke back in the day, and she had a pretty intense attitude.
I know one too. Yeah.
All right, here we go. That's it.
X-rays, there could be a mass in the abdomen. She could have bladder cancer, but it may just be a urinary tract infection or I was shocked to see what we found on the X-rays.
Because after high school, it's not going to matter whatsoever. That depends entirely on what goes down. Some things in high school can follow you into adulthood. Do not have kids while in high school. Case in point.
What?
Things that can follow you in
No, you said case in point.
having kids in high school. Interstellar? Is that from Micah?
I don't know. That's his.
All right.
Or the pH of the urine can be off, which may make them prone to developing crystals in the urine, which are those precursors to the stones.
All right, here we go. Where the fuck is it? Where's the? Okay, there's
Yeah, and you brought her in, so you did what you were supposed to do. What I would suggest is we get her in the surgery and get these stones out as soon as possible.
Okay.
How do you feel? You think it's something you want to move forward with? And get it out?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm past that point, so. My biggest concern is one of these days somebody's going to show up on my porch with papers saying I owe in child support or something from a relationship in the past. That shit scares me. Oh, fuck. Well, Gio, if you want to friggin' send me something, you can, but I don't recommend just showing up on our front porch. Had a happy little accident. That's what I like to hear. Okay, well, that's good. Is Pookie Bear still here? Oh my god. You guys are a bunch of dorks. Talking about me. Oliver, get away from the sidewalk, kiddo. No, Oliver! Stop it. I have attachment issues, I swear. Which is funny because you go in and traumatize people. Come on, kiddo. I love you, but like, no. Oh my god, you guys are so fucking funny. I'm not looking for that kind of relationship. Don't get attachment issues, damn it. Oliver! I'm just making fun of you guys a little bit. I swear. Nothing. It's gonna see Casper the Friendly Ghost. My arm's gonna get ripped off. So, if you guys haven't heard, and I've mentioned it several times, tomorrow we are going to be going live early. I haven't decided exactly when, but it's got to be early enough that we can get to the wedding on time. The wedding's going to be at 4 o'clock. So, probably going to be getting on the live around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock sounds like a good idea. Maybe 12. Bartholomew. Bye. Oh. Bye, Spanky. Just stick with Pookie or something. Oh, yes. The dog is finally pooping. Oh, my God. By the way, you spelled that as if it was cutie patootie. You know that, right? Oliver, get away from the sidewalk. You are a walking issue. You are like liability issue number 1 that always comes up in conversation because you're always checking the sidewalk for stuff you want to put in your mouth. When do you think I should go on the live tomorrow? Stop it. Duchess. God, what an attitude. She literally pulled her head away so I couldn't put the lead on. But at the same time, she wants to go outside. Thank you, Gio. I do appreciate it. Oh, somebody is frying up something good. Duchess, if your daddy can't do it, you can't do it either. These puppies, I swear to God, these puppies. Is that all you need to do? Or do you need to go poo too? Oh, I think she needs to go. Why are you walking funny? How the fuck? What kind of chicken are you messing with that that you can't discern whether you're smelling chicken outside or poop? Like, what are they feeding you over there? I am legit concerned for your well-being. Oh, Rosie, no. I think my wife might be anemic. She has problems regulating her body temperature too. It'll be room temperature, like 76 degrees, and she'll be like, I'm cold. Come on. Right, honey?
But
You're always cold.
I'm really always cold like I'm never comfortable.
All right. Can you unhook her since she decided to go over to you? Oh, wait. I should probably switch the filter. Messages. All messages. Local about to be my Valentine for real. Isn't Loki a girl?
Seriously, we just went over the name thing with her.
Plot twist. Because we thought Local was gay. A gay male. So confused with the way this is turning out.
No, I think local and Loki are starting to become a thing.
Yep. Imagine finding love in a stream on YouTube. A tale as old as time. I got so excited when you said that. Oh my god. Loki is the only reason why I'm straight. See, that used to be Acid, but apparently you switched.
He's moved on.
He's moved on. Oh my god. Oh god, that's so funny. That is so terribly funny. Whew.
But they can be easily taken care of with a little bit of treatment. Worst case scenario, if anxiety has mites, we're going to have to do some serial treatments to make sure that we kill the mites and keep them at bay. All right, couple things. I'm not convinced that we have mites.
Know what I look like? I packed my bags and left. I don't give a fuck. No, Loki, I am him.
On my psychology, I'm still going to give anxiety medication to treat it.
This is terribly amusing, guys. Congratulations, I'm invested in this whole thing. It's going to turn out to be a Netflix series, I swear to God. Well, so is Local. Local is technically 15. So that is probably the only appropriate relationship that could definitely play out in this whole situation. For him, at least.
We'll see you later.
Terrible.
Hold the Renaissance fair. We're here, saying the pray, got out of stuff.
Yeah, we got stuff.
It's a live show with some really cool birds. The mosquito population here in Houston is big. And basically what we're doing is trying to vaccinate these birds against the West Nile virus.
Is my wife Shannon?
Shannon is my daughter Piper. From a muscle, he's a pig whisperer. So now he's going to be the bird whisperer.
That's my 26th year here.
Oh.
This is the largest festival it's found in the country.
Whoo.
Shouldn't come with it. I'm kind of a Renaissance man myself. But you should see it. It's a good
I know, that is actually the best way to play it, but that does not mean that this conversation is not funny as fuck.
All of the buildings here are
By all means, do not share any personal information online.
bird facility. We have about 40
I did a whole thing on TikTok about the aspects of stranger danger online. Me.
Where did the birds come from?
I did.
Once they get into our program,
The guy that likes to go live
some come from
for folks online.
Some come from zoos.
Apparently showing off his mail and address.
We're trying to put the education of it and give everyone
For all I know, he could be 65.
appreciate wildlife more closely. And we've had some losses from West Nile to some of our villages.
West Nile virus can cause neurological issues, muscle weakness, loss of coordination, and even death. Let's go back to
That's goofy. But anyway,
Here we go.
we can stray from the conversation.
It wasn't your address, it was your brother's.
We live in the same house.
You didn't have to say that part.
Mosquito coming in. It was blurry, guys. The address was blurry. Just take a breath, scoot over, take a breath. You'll be fine. Just don't do it again.
We have an equine vaccine that we use for birds.
I'm pretty sure the word Pookie started back then. Could be wrong.
Vaccine has been proven to work on birds. This is Albus Dumbledore, and he is
Oh my god.
a linkage. He was found by some hikers at the base of a tree. He had not grown
Alright.
his secondary feathers, the feathers in the middle, so he could not fly. A nice looking turtle.
Isn't he beautiful?
He was a vehicle victim. His wings aren't quite right. Yeah. So, injuries and permanent deformities. Now, he can't go very far, but those are some tremendous wings, so you can go a little further just by setting his sail.
I'm gonna lift that one more time just to make sure that worked. Oliver, move! Oliver! Oliver!
It's like, attention, Daddy, attention. Duchess is like, wait, attention without me.
Oh, yeah, the puppies. Yeah, the puppies. Loki. Yeah, the puppy. All right.
Extremely healthy. Excellent job taking care of these birds.
There's a few concerns with Ray. This one doesn't like men. So we're going to bring you out, but as we step back,
Nope.
he can really
He needs to be restrained.
We're gonna get those reps in one way or another on that arm, and it can be sore.
We're out here to vaccinate 15 for the West Nile virus.
He's right.
He hates being
What a sleeper build is? No, I have no idea what a sleeper build is. Move! Oh, she's right here, so we don't need to go and move her cage around too much. Fine, child. We've done this a million times. No. So this right here. This right here is our Theraphosa apophysis, or our giant pink-toed tarantula. She's not as giant as she's going to get right now. She is very much pre-molt, which means she has gone off feed, and she is just waiting for her exoskeleton to get to the right point where she wants to kick it off. Now, our mission is to make sure that her environment is moist enough that when it comes to that date, we're not going to have to worry too much. It takes a proper amount of cleaning, not cleaning, of spritzing. She is nowhere near full grown. All right, she's taken care of. Let's go on
Yeah, your
to.
squeaky toy on that.
Damn it. Bro thinks we can't see her. I have no idea. You talking about the tarantula? I'm so confused. Alright. Oh my god! Really? Really? The incessant squeaking? Huh? Huh? Is that what we're doing? The incessant squeaking? Huh? Go get it. Go get it. Come on. Bring it back. Come on. Are you ready? Oh, right in her face. Come on. You can get back on the couch. What are you going to do, buddy? Oh, now she's got it. Yeah.
It's not a male. So I got your baby here. Okay, Tessa. Here's the beak.
Yes, we have a white snake.
Yes. Yes, we do have a white snake. We also have a map hanging up on the wall, if you did not just see that. But first, let's take a look at this. This is our Asian forest scorpion. Now, what gets me about the whole scorpion tarantula thing is, generally speaking, oh my god. Generally speaking, at least with this this scorpion and the emperor scorpion, their venom is mild, though they are old world. However, old world tarantulas typically are considered to be medically relevant because their venom is more toxic. However, the scorpions that you find in the New World typically have more toxic venom, while the tarantulas tend to have mild venom. It's an interesting back and forth. Look at that. Now, one thing I really do love about this critter is the fact that it tends to glow just like every other scorpion when held under black light. It's okay, don't do it again. Here we go. Why do you still have the fan on if you're cold?
Because it gets the air circulating. If not, it gets in stagnant.
You're not a bother! Oh my lord. Who's calling you a bother? Look at that. So this is biofluorescence. This is where the creature's body absorbs a certain light frequency and then shot puts it out at a different light frequency. So it's taking the UV light and it's bouncing it out in a manner that we can see a little bit more clearly. I think Local's about to snippity snap.
No.
Nobody is annoyed by you. You're fine. You're okay.
No.
What?
Wolfie walked out.
I took the others out?
I know.
Oh!
Asshole.
I
Dog, not you.
was about to say, but I took the hard one out. Oh my God, Wolf! Nobody cares. You might want to get a blanket or a jacket or something. Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up, and I'm gonna try to wake up at a reasonable hour, like 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna eat a steak for breakfast because I'm cool like that. And then I'm gonna go and start playing video game that we just got today. How did I lose a like? What the fuck? Move. Duchess, move. Duchess, move. Damn, did you guys see that? I went from 8 to 7. Now, I've got to get this water dish out because it is looking pretty bad. So what we're going to do, open that up. Grab that. See how the water is that color? It's not supposed to be tea colored. It's probably because of the dirt they got in it. We're going to go and we are going to wash that out. I don't know if local's still on. I hope so. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I got a strange question for you, Loki. Are you sure that you annoy people? Or are you just worried that you annoy people? Because that kind of anxiety is not necessarily what I would call new to me. I have met people with that kind of anxiety. Yeah, where they worry a lot that they annoy people, but they really don't. You're all right, Loki. You don't really need to worry. You're fine. Come on. Duchess, this is why I need you to move, kid. All right, there we go. There we are. Ow. Yeah. You're an obnoxious animal. I love you. Oh, God. You dropped it. All right. What the fuck is Wolf, Haley, Ace, Gobble,
Isn't that his pet's name?
what is, I don't know, what is he doing? Describe it to us. All right. Did the lamp come in?
That's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Sunday. You're a teenager. Just listen to me. Listen to me before you ruin what little bit of a good thing you've got. Take a breather. Enjoy the fact that your responsibilities are not that substantial. Enjoy your life as a youth. Okay? I'm not saying go out and do reckless and stupid things. I'm saying don't stress too much. Because you'll be doing a lot of that as an adult. Now, if you can, go start saving up now. Get yourself a job while you can save up money under your parents' roof. Work toward owning your own home is what I would have told myself, given the fact that I was literally working a higher paying job than most people while in high school.
Were you working for Judy?
Yeah. Save up your money while you got the chance. Do not move out because you want to have a relationship with somebody. If you need to move out to get away from your parents, that's another story. Build up savings so that when you're an adult, you will have that going out into your life. That's all I got to say. Roman Morales, how's it going? Just do it like Adidas. Do you have vent hours? Like hours where I go and just talk about my feelings?
That's his poetry.
That's my poetry. I literally have stuff based on work in there. So I guess. Yes, just if you're worried about your future, plan ahead accordingly. Maybe you want to go and make some moves so that you can go and move to a cheaper area to live once you get out of high school. You know, these are things that you can start worrying about now and actually build up to. These are things that they might not talk to you about in school. No, it would really matter because a lot of people would miss you. Okay? You need to stick around, but you need to not stress yourself out to the max as a kid. And if you're saying that to play off people's emotions, please don't, because that is very cruel. Duchess, get away from the door. You went pee and you went poop. You're done. All right.
All right, all done?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me see what we got.
Here we go.
I went and got to Ross real quick, see if he was. That's all about somebody else set eyes on. Give me 1 second.
All right.
It's right here. Scout came in literally. X-ray to see what's going on. What up? What up, man? So real quick, dog pain on his toe. I don't see a break. I don't know from two. Sometimes we get the using sees that run by. I went straight to the right move for breaks. My fracture specialist around the year.
Careful.
Yes, information, but I don't see fracture break.
All right, here's mom. Where, mom? Where's the dog?
We do not have a fracture.
Good.
Okay. Our concern is there's more white opacity or whiteness to this toe and it looks longer, and that's because of swelling and inflammation. So that tells me that you rolled it, got stuck, wherever it goes, it's all soft tissue.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is get some pain medication and rest. Then I want to see him back in about 2 weeks. See how he goes.
Thank you.
This way, soft tissue damages are so bad they can almost be lame where they're not using their leg at all. And then there's some abnormalities that still persist. There's something a little bit more involved that I may need to recheck.
My goodness. 15, that means that one of the sets is a little bit off. That's fine. Good golly. So, like I said, curls around the world, pet care. Now we're going to be doing the more disgusting pet care.
Already
unfortunately.
shut off the scorpion?
Yeah. If there are any animals you want me to show off, I can do that really quick. That's fine. We have ball pythons, tarantulas, scorpions. We have a Vietnamese centipede, but he's really not out. But what we're coming up on right now are what we feed to our other animals.
The scorpion and the light thing.
You want to see the scorpion and light thing? How many cages do we have? We have a lot of cages. Some plastic, some glass. Well, we can do the scorpion and light thing real quick. She's still out. All right. Here we are. Whew. Look at that vein. Holy cow. Jesus. Damn. Well, actually, I could just come over here. No, I haven't seen the new KSI song.
What was that?
I have no idea. All right, here we go. Biofluorescence, anyone? This right here is Needles. Needles is an Asian forest scorpion. Her venom is considered to be very mild. It's no worse than a bee sting. She is very reactive. She is one of the animals that does not like to be touched. Two of our tarantulas don't mind it sometimes. Bro thinks we can't see her. Yeah, she probably doesn't even recognize that she's glowing right now. Look at that. She's just like, I'm invisible. Look at that. So care for these animals is pretty straightforward. You give them a hide to live under when they want to. Make sure they have water. Environment relatively humid. Feed them every week to every 2 weeks to every month, depending on how much they eat. Yes, they do have eyes. Right there. And I actually think that their vision's not the best. They tend to hunt via vibrations or scent. Plus 10 stealth points. They are tiny. That's what tends to lead me to believe that scorpions, just like tarantulas, tend to have relatively poor eyesight. But they are really good at hunting, so maybe I'm wrong. There's also the fact that the eyes are pretty much straight on top of the head, which would mean that they're using them primarily to ascertain if something is moving over the top of them, rather than hunting like other animals that are predators that are sight-based, where their eyes are typically in the front, able to see. It's kind of why our eyes are like that. Wolves are another case. Cats, it's the reason why their eyes are pretty much right in the front of their face. Sploopy sparrows. I have attachment issues. He's like, she's my person. Oh, come on now. No. Let's do the roaches. Can we not have this slapstick comedy routine? Nothing else falls. Nothing. Imagine looking straight up all the time, right? There's a video going on online where this woman finds out that her pigs have never seen the sky because pigs can't look up, right? So she grabs her little squealer and hoists him up while he's freaking out, and she's like, look at the little blue sky, and all I can think of is that is some stressed out bacon right there. Oh my Lord. Like, lady, put the pig down. Put the pig down. He's already got a stressful enough life. Oh. No, it's true though. She's just like, come on, Bessie. Bessie, look at the sky. Isn't it so pretty blue? Like the pig's giving a shit about the sky. All it thinks is you're about to go and take it into the butcher shop. Tried showing her the sky, now she won't come out of the pen.
So is stressed out bacon extra tough?
Probably, yeah. Stressed out bacon's probably really tough.
I know she was diagnosed with yellow skin disease.
Tell me what you wrote for real, for real.
We're looking probably a good 6 weeks of restricted activity.
Okay. Local, I'm going to tell you this for your own good. You might be getting ahead of yourself, sir. Just... But that would be kind of crazy. I mean, not as crazy as, oh, how'd you and your mom meet? Oh, yeah, she was a stripper at a bar that was on base, and I tied the knot shortly before I left.
Babysitter.
Are you serious? Wait, like, hold on. No. Are you, was it like the husband and the babysitter, or was it the babysitter and the kid?
Babysitter.
The babysitter and the kid. The babysitter went and married the kid that she was babysitting. Oh my God. Oh, no. That is, you want to talk about wild. That shit is so far out of okay. Like, holy crap. Also, Critter, I recorded that screech. Post it to the group. Also to Facebook. Also to TikTok. Make sure you put it in your YouTube. Making us wild. That would be so silly. It's fan fiction while you were gone. Wait, what? Wait, tell me what you wrote. Was it about Critter? Also, Critter, I recorded that screech. I'm going to write a full fan fiction about us, JK. I'm weird, but not that weird. Oh, you ain't that weird. But no fanfics. A biography. That's what he's going to write. All right. Fewer eggs on the top. That's good. The smell is down. Let's take a look here. All right, so the general consensus was I had a theory, mind you, that the fly issue was brought about by having too much humidity inside the cage. Let's see what we've got growing in here, shall we? Oh, they are literally still growing. So we do see a presence of flies. Did we ever pick up that fly trap that they gave us? Crap. There are fewer fly in here than there were before, believe it or not. We have an explosion of babies, which means they are reproducing despite the fact that the temperature is lower than it was before. Critter, honey, look at Discord. So we have what? Is it the screech? What is it?
It looks like screenshots of you moving.
Oh God. So we have the orange head roaches, and then we have the dubia. Here we have a juvenile dubia. Little gray fella right here. Seems to be looking healthier now that we have increased the oxygen intake into the environment. The temperature is still relatively high given the fact that it does not have any external heat going in here. They still seem to be very happy, very healthy. Probably healthier still, again, now that they have the abundance of oxygen. Well, because these guys, they really are just the easiest animals to care for when it comes to exotic animals, because they're non-venomous. Their bite barely hurts. The worst part about the orange head, if this one would calm down a little bit, actually the spines on the legs. But ultimately, they're really chill. They are very chill animals. They're very affordable to keep as just singular pets. Look at, he's checking me out with those mandibles. Look at this. He doesn't bite me because I'm not on the menu. If anything, he's worried that he's on the menu. You notice that the new cardboard that we have in here is not deteriorating as rapidly. That's because we invested time and energy into this. This is another means of airflow. So they have more oxygen now. They have less of a buildup on the side of their cage, which is great. It means that they are not going to be so prone to getting trapped in any fumes that might be in here because of their biomass. Oh my God. Coming in strong. It was clever. Very clever. Honestly, could be worse. This is definitely more PG than I thought would happen. All right. Now, we need to get some of these little ones. All right, so this is a juvenile orange head right here. Very dark red. Look at that. Like I said, these guys, they are non-venomous. They are technically tropical animals. They are non-problematic. They have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces, which make them prime animals to keep and to feed to your other pets, because you don't have to worry so much about them escaping. There we go. Okay, local, after the stuff that you were posting on the Discord earlier, you know gosh darn well what the hell I mean when I say more PG. Okay. Your nickname, in some cases, should be Timmy the Traumatizer. Ooh, look at that. That right there is prime. Come on. Okay, well, we can do this. As my favorite scene goes, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Come on. God, that Boondock show is just friggin' fantastic. Oh. He was posting some rather startling content.
I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, it's stuff that he's posted before. Okay. But to explain it, let's just say, imagine somebody that got too close to the elephant's foot mass that came out of, I believe it was Chernobyl. That radioactive blob that nobody could get to. It was so radioactive that it melted the camera. No!
What? Another one? You can't just snap them back on?
No, because it broke. But we can put a weight on top of it, which is just as good. All right. So, he's peak cinema. It's called a human hydra. Let's just say it's startling to say the least. His taste in art is a wee bit out there, but
That's one way to put it.
you know what? After listening to what Stephen King says, maybe if he were to take some of his personal ideologies and turn it into writing, he might become a good horror film director or horror book writer. You never know. He could have a real future. He just needs to go and take what he feels and what he expresses and turn it out onto paper and see what happens. Put it on the Discord. I want to see. He already did. He's already shown it on the Discord. All right. By the way, tomorrow morning, guys, tune in for the new game. If you guys like aerial combat kind of games, I am going to be trying out a new one tomorrow. We will learn together how that goes. No, don't flay your skin, you goober. Be singing, I tear my heart open. So much problem is that I feel too much. All right, that should do it. Yeah, but true pain is not something you need to physically feel. Trust me. Having kidney stones did not make me want to pick up my pen and paper and be like, I am such a tortured soul. No. That kind of pain made me want to curl up in a ball and die. Okay. It was so bad that either I hallucinated papers floating through the air, which is more likely, or I floating through the air and I didn't care enough to stay awake and just decided to pass out due to the pain. Now, don't injure yourself more than life's already going to, friends. That kind of insanity is going to get you nowhere in life. Matter of fact, it will wind you up in a psych ward. Not play off of that kind of ideology. Dude, right? Like, I had to up it for a while because they would go in, they would eat that, and then they would be chewing on each other's wings because they thought the wings were the flakes, and they were still fucking hungry. So I actually had to up it for a while. Like, where's that? No wonder the cage smells so bad. Or at least did. Now it's not so bad. Does the room smell too much, honey? No? I think it was just the buildup of the various gases that come in with the breaking down of various materials inside the cage. There was not originally a hole here. I just recently put that in. That helps with ventilation quite a bit. It's much drier on the inside now. There's not just a constant buildup of humidity on the sides of the cage dripping down like it's raining. They seem to be much healthier. There are fewer flies, but not too few. We might have to get a fly trap. They are shitting all that out as well, but we do have isopods in there for cleaning up the cage if it starts to get dirty. They will also eat the extra food and or dead organic matter, which might pertain to the older ones passing on. Isopods are a good way to make sure that your cages remain clean. It is incredibly important to maintain that that level of balance in the overall environment. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to have plants in here and it's going to be completely and utterly perfect, because I'm not. These roaches would eat anything that I put in there. I'm just saying that we're getting it as close to it as we can. Now, we do have some roaches in this dirt. We are going to take them and just kind of dump them out. And there they go. Surprise! You're blessed with dirt. Any pot noodles? Are you talking about snakes?
I thought pot noodles were like cup of noodles or ramen.
We do not have. We might have ramen in the house.
I'm guessing, by the way. It could be very, very wrong. Yeah, but the eggs are bad.
You mean snakes, or do you mean noodles? Because if you want to see snakes, we got snakes. They're all kind of huddled in their little hidey holes. But we do have them. Oh, shoot.
What?
I forgot to do something really quick. So this is their old cage.
Loki, I thought he called you Pookie.
Hold on. We got to go and put water in these two lids in the far back. And then we have got to sprinkle just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit of food up in here. Because there are a few babies that are still living in this old container. And we are slowly getting them out, but we don't want them to starve to death. No, look at the Discord. I will after I'm done here. What?
I have never seen that before.
What is it?
It's literally like a cup of noodles, but pot noodles.
I've never had them then.
If they're like cup of noodles, we've had them, but yeah, I've got pork ramen in there.
I was gonna say we've got snakes. Is that what you're talking about? Never heard them called that before. All right. How do you find? Because I love my animals. I love my animals, and therefore the motivation is always there to make sure that, to the best of my ability, I can take care of them. I actually feel kind of bad for the ball pythons because I need to, in the future, go and find them larger cages. Like we're talking 100 to 120 gallon cages. We know that they're actually, just standard 120 gallon to 150 gallon. They range only a mere $200 brand new over at Petco. The thing is going and finding the time to save up that money. That's another reason why we are working to get to 1,000, is so that we can start monetizing on here. I do need to work on getting some merchandise going. I know some of you would buy that shit in a heartbeat. Some neat little shirts or stickers, maybe some magnetic stickers for your vehicles. Oh yeah, they're getting big. Little guy, he is closing in on 6 foot. Belle, she's all the way out right now, and you can see just how big she is. Like, look at this shit. She is a big girl. Now, when people go and own these snakes and they keep them in rack systems, they're roundabouts the same amount of space that they have in here. So I'm not too worried, but I do feel incredibly bad. But she is a very big girl. Hi, baby. How's it going? Yeah. You are so chunky. Look at you. You are just about breeding size. We're going to have to go and get you a male down the road, aren't we? We have one. She's like, yeah, I want out. She is such a fat little noodle. You's a good girl. She is definitely a very pretty critter. She was, despite how beautiful she was, back when we got her, she was not my first pick when it comes to getting a ball python. There was another snake that I fell in love with when I started holding it, but it was pretty much out of our price range at the time, and we decided to turn around and head back to get it, but somebody already moved in and bought it. So we got her instead, and I have never been so happy about changing my mind about a snake and going in for a different one, because she has just grown into this beautiful yellow critter, and she is just, when we feed her, so long as her heat emitter is working properly, it's just and she likes the smell of the rats. We got her over at Tropical Hut out in Portland. They are by far one of the best places to go if you want to go and seek out any type of animal. They have monitor lizards, they have beardies, they have tarantulas, they have corn snakes, rat snakes, king snakes, ball pythons. I don't know if I've seen a boa there. I know I've seen chameleons there. Tortoises have been there. They also have scorpions. A lot of the desert-dwelling scorpions. No, these places, the place that I'm talking about, they are a small shop. And if you're looking to go and feed your animals, like they go and they breed their own stock of like rats and mice. And they will kill them, and you will get them relatively fresh. And they smell like rats, therefore, your animals are just eaten. The other pet stores that we go to, they typically get the rats shipped in from outside sources. And let me tell you, our snakes just do not like it whatsoever. Tomorrow, another thing that we're going to be working on when I go live, other than just the push-ups, feeding the snakes. We are going to try to feed them early.
Maybe just like right after lunch.
Right after lunch. What are we going to have for lunch tomorrow? Is it a Hot Pockets?
Oh, we have the Hot Pockets. I think I don't want Chinese food again.
Can we afford Chinese food again? I have a steak in there. Well, I'm probably going to have that. We have the Hot Pockets. We gotta start being good. Although you did buy me a game. Well, technically I bought me a game, but you bought it for me for my sake. Tomorrow, it is probably going to be like what 12 o'clock is when we're coming on, or would you like me to come on at like 1?
How long do you think it'll take?
To feed them in between push-ups. We can start thawing them.
Because we still have to get ready to actually go.
Yeah, I know.
And one of us during the day should probably run out for hour too.
So we're probably going to start our nonsense, start thawing them and warming them up. We're already thawing them technically, but like warming them up
Maybe
while we're eating lunch. And then we are going to start the live, start feeding the snakes. Hopefully they will be hungry. One of the snakes that we are for sure going to try to get to eat is Mochi, because he's the one that didn't get to eat the last time.
Oh, this little guy's lamp.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday we came in here and I was checking lamps. I do that every night now. And what I'll do is I'll take my hand and I'll put it over the lamp or
And
sometimes
don't
touch it.
the ceramic part.
Yeah.
It hurts.
My wife was checking lamps and she picked the lamp up and she went like this. She was just like, oh, we need to check lamps. Picks it up and puts her hand right on the ceramic heater.
No, that is not what happened.
No, what
I
happened?
couldn't feel the heat, so I touched it.
Okay, so she couldn't feel the heat on the outside. So she picked up the lamp and she went.
No, I picked it up, did that, and then I couldn't feel it, so I touched it. Trying to make myself sound better here.
It's not smart no matter how she says it. So Loki, Local wants to cheat on you with a lizard. What the fuck? We ain't dating, but what? Stop.
Okay.
That's fucked. Don't be spreading rumors like that.
We ain't dating, but what? Yet.
What I'm going to do.
Loki and Local sitting in a bush.
Okay. I swear to God, there's gonna be a a Netflix special all about weird stuff, like dating on YouTube.
Only on one person's live, too.
Oh my God. You know what came to mind when you said it's not a rumor? It's not a tumor. Now, did I do Around the World's last?
I think so.
Oh.
It's probably the longest of them all. Let me see. More to go. The other one's winning the matchup. But that can say that he's not bearing weight on that means lameness on that limb.
Right.
Because he's compensating, pushing the weight off of that and everything else.
Okay, we don't pick on him too much, okay? Well, I think Local's starting to have issues.
He's trying to panic.
It's okay, just breathe, friend. We're only making fun of you. We're not. We don't mean it. Goofballs. Summon Simon. I swear to God, if you are like my coworkers, like great nephew or something like that, and all of a sudden I start catching shit at work, me and you gonna have words, son.
What we need to do is try to get the weight down, and then we can always give you some anti-inflammatories.
Oh.
That will help with inflammation and pain. The plan is to have them lose some weight. We're going to put them on a little bit of a diet, cut food back, and we definitely want to make sure that we keep those hips trim and the legs moving, and you'll stay nice and loose. Maybe there's another nap, I think. You're going to go ahead and lay it down.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good to see you.
Holy cow. That arm is just so fucking weak. Don't worry, we'll get it back. I don't know what the hell I did to it.
Is that the one that got scraped?
No. It's weird.
Really too small for even the smallest plates that I have. We're going to stabilize the joint with
Nope.
non-absorbable
That's weird.
suture.
That is very weird.
Dr. Blue's dentist. I feel like I got a little extra pressure on me. Why? So my dental health may depend on how the surgery turns out. You might go in there and get sedation and wake up and got like another gap or something.
It's the one you don't jerk with, that's foul. Alright. So that's an end for tonight's shit. I'll keep you guys posted about that arm. But at least we got the reps in.
What the fuck?
What?
I can't stop thinking about the witch chipmunk that's getting the best head.
What the fuck? Local? Remember when I talked about how that one statement you made was probably the most PG thing you could have made? That statement was the most opposite. Yes, tomorrow we're thinking probably 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is when we're going to be hopping on for the live stream, for the push-ups, for the critter care, for the feeding and everything else. Local. Yes, 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means you're going to have to check your local times to see when it would be coming on for you. Have a good night. Stay safe. Remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.